So in this video, I'm actually going to a motorbike repair shop, the Kawasaki shop, because my motorbike has some issues. And that's the first couple of 3 minutes, and then after that it's basically us riding home on a trike and the visuals of the home ride. And at the end, getting off the trike and walking home and talking about our day. Hope you enjoy this video, and in the description below you'll see it. If you want to skip the trike ride, which is about 10 to 15 minutes long, it'll have the time on that in the description. Thanks. Bye. So welcome to another episode of Paul's Asian Adventure. And today we're actually going to the Kawasaki shop because yesterday I had this guy come and take my motorbike for the registration and all that. He does all the work and everything for a few extra 100 pesos or a few extra dollars. That actually saves me a lot of time, and my time is better spent on more productive things than standing in line and all that. So he came and took the bike for the registration and all the tests and all that. And when I got it back, it was boiling. I mean, the coolant was boiling. It was leaking coolant from, there's a valve under here. I don't know if you see that. Leaking coolant from there. And I thought, man, this guy has driven it really hard. But I talked to my neighbor again, Peter, who has a big bike, and he said, no, there's something off with your oil color. So there might be something else that's wrong. So I don't want to blame the guy because Peter has used them for many years and he's been very happy with these services. So it's probably a good guy. But I'm going to take it to the mechanic, and I'm gonna ask him what's wrong with it and have him go through it and do whatever he needs to do to get it back to good working condition, because this is my touring bike, so I don't want it breaking down, you know, a couple of 100 kilometers or 100 kilometers from my house. So we're gonna go get it checked out today, and they need to do what they need to do with it, and it probably cost me a few thousand pesos, because getting stuff like that done in the Philippines is actually pretty cheap. Labor is cheap here, even with the mechanics. So yeah, we'll get all that done, and then I'm gonna go work out, and Mia's gonna go to the coffee shop and sit and do some work there. And so from there we'll go on. So thanks. Bye. So I've delivered the bike, and it's very noisy here. It's a boulevard. It's a boulevard, as you can see. And now we're going to Unitop to buy some stuff for myself, for Mia, and a few things for our family. And then after that we're taking the Trike home, since the bike is at the repair shop and we have no transportation. So this is our day today. And this is Bogart's, by the way. It's new. Well, it's old, but they redid it much nicer than before. Oh look, they have German bread here too. Really? Yeah. Let's see.
Is that like the same as ours?
You have like rye bread or something here?
No, that's one only.
Only this one? Ah, okay. You redid everything here, huh? It's nice. Not so many customers anymore, or it's quiet, huh? Hopefully soon it'll open again. So now we're on a trike going to Bacong. So that's 100 pesos or $2 US. And from here to Bacong, from Dumaguete to Bacong, it's maybe 5 kilometers, 3 kilometers, 3 to 4 kilometers, I think. So yeah, we've been shopping. We got some stuff, not everything we wanted, but the rest we'll order on Shopee. This is street, and you don't see it here, but on the left side is Quesnos Park. We're going past her right now, and then on the right side you're coming towards a church, and from there this road leads to the National Highway, which you would think is a highway, but as you will soon see, it's not much of a highway. But your typical speed there is about 30 or 40 kilometers, and that might actually be a good thing. since there's a lot of things going on that road. And as you can see, traffic here is pretty congested, and you know, it's the flow of traffic in the Philippines and specifically in Dumaguete is kind of different than what you are used to in the West. And but you know, accidents do happen here, and they tend to be not that bad because it's low speeds. So I've been here 2 years driving and still no accident. But anyway, so as we continue on here, we'll be passing by, I think it's a Yamaha motorbike shop. On this specific road, there's several motorbike shops. So that's one video I was thinking of doing soon, about all the different motorbike shops and going and looking at different motorbikes, because I know there's a large interest in that. So I might do a video on that soon. And let's see, there it's coming up there on the right side now. That's the Yamaha motorbike shop, and they have some 300 cc's or 400 cc's, and then I think it's Suzuki, and they only have, I believe up there, they only have scooters. So after that, we are coming towards Robinson Mall. That's about a few hundred meters away, and we go to the left, and then we'll be going to Robinson's Mall. On the right side here, there is a river that flows, and there is a small village of bamboo houses over there that I've never been there, but I see it on the way there. So yeah, so this road is typically pretty congested, so I try to avoid this road, but it's really difficult to avoid. If you're going to downtown, there's one way you can go to the right, just a few meters up here. I mean to the left, sorry, when you're coming this way. And I'm gonna just mute my microphone for a while now and let you guys take in the sounds and visuals of Dumaguete. Huh?
Is not that guy there? We're going somewhere, like going to Bacolod or Yuhunan. It's coming
Oh, those go to Bacolod?
Yuhulngan.
Huh?
Yuhulngan.
They go to Bacolod?
On the way to Bacolod, yeah.
That one there goes all the way to Bacolod.
No, that's on the way to Gihulngan. Gihulngan is going to Bacolod.
I see. It's a city on the way to Bacolod.
City on the way to Bacolod, yes. Philippine Airlines.
Burger, frappe, and coffee, all in one. They're very aggressive about trying to get customers, right?
They will shout.
Even if you're not going there, just go there.
I'm scared
I guess
too.
there's some competition between them and others, maybe.
Yeah.
That's why.
And also a competition between bus and a competition between the bus and that one.
Yeah. How much it is for that? What do you think? More than the bus, for sure.
Hold on.
I went on that before. They squeeze you in like freaking sardines. I prefer to just go on the bus.
They'll pick up different, they'll pick up lots of people on the way, like, oh my gosh.
I prefer the bus.
And also, like,
So coming up on the right side is a mini mall where we have a drugstore, a doctor that removes moles, a coffee shop, and some other things. Kind of slow in there also, but coming up here is actually a building that have been building for a while. I think it's something to do with Robinson Mall, but there are no signs or anything like that to tell us what's going to be there. The building has slowed down somewhat since the virus. I'm not sure if it's picking up pace or not, as Robinson Mall is going pretty slow and the revenue coming in must be pretty small. So I don't know what they're doing and what their future plans are, But coming up here actually is a small hotel. I believe it's closed right now. It's been closed since the quarantine. But it's actually a pretty nice hotel. Pretty reasonable prices and very clean with aircon. So it might be something you want to consider if you want to stay close to downtown. And then here we go with Robinson's Mall again. I mean, sorry, this is Robinson's Mall. And coming up, you actually see the new entrance of Robinson Mall that's been there for about a year and a half since they've been building, or maybe 2 years since they've been building. So they changed the entrance to right there. And then the new building is this structure that you see here. And once they're done, the entrance will be on the front side again, I believe. Now coming up, this road that's crossing here is what they refer to, or we refer to, as a national highway. Some other people call it jokingly the death highway. The speeds there are typically 30 to 60 kilometers an hour. But there are people that drive like crazy, like the service bus and some people in cars and pickups. They think they own the road and drive pretty crazy. So you got to keep a watchful eye on everything. Dogs coming on the side of the road, scooters coming out. I wouldn't recommend anybody going over 50 kilometers here. So I'll let you guys enjoy the sounds and visuals of the rest of the ride, and see you on the other side when we get there. Thanks. Bye bye. exercise, a couple of kilometers walk. So that'll be our exercise for the day.
Now we're gonna walk more.
Maybe a bit more later. And so yeah, that's our trip home on the trike. Very unusual for us, but still fun.
Don't cross without me, babe.
No, I don't want to cross. Maybe we should cross now?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It's now or never.
Now or never. It's now or never. It's easier to walk on this side. So anyway, that's a short adventure of our day. And now we're going home. So take care.